Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Thank you for joining me on Scrapbook Sunday 101. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come scrapbook with me. So I recently did a live video on the Rainbow of Happiness, which is an upcoming stamp set bundle on page 18. This will be available in January. And also in January, we have celebrations. So for every $50 that you order US, you can pick out an item. And one of those items is designer series paper, which actually matches that bundle. So again, I have a YouTube video out there with some cards using this stamp set. And I thought today what we would do is use it as a scrapbook page. So here's the stamp set, and let me just show you the dies, because that's what we're really going to be focusing on today. So we have a bunch of cute little dies here, some clouds and some rainbows. So this one right here, let me bring these in first. This die right here, when you cut these out, you can make all these little rainbow colors, and you'll see me put that together in a minute. And I'm just going to flip this open so I can show you each one as I do that. So one of the main colors in this designer series paper, which you can get for free during celebration, let's just move that up, is Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to use that. Oh, I keep losing my little placemat here. Well, I guess that's because I didn't tell you. If you'd like to place an order in December, use that host code. Go to Stampersdelight.com and use that host code if your order is less than $150. Also, if you'd like to see some fun stamping apparel and mugs, just fun things for the stamper in your life, go to Stampersdelightshop.com. Okay, that's why that was doing that. Okay, so we've got a piece of Granny Apple Green. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some pieces that I made with this die. And they look like this. Let's just grab those. Okay, so here's some different colors, and you can see that you can line these up. So like I took the Misty Moonlight and did a whole strip of that so that I could get all these different pieces and then use the ones I want. So I'm going to just take a look at how this would look. So I've got Misty Moonlight, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, and Pool Party. And I like the way that looks, so I am going to go ahead and I think for this I'm going to grab my liquid glue so that I have some room for movement here. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little liquid glue on this one and start that right about here. Now I'm lining that right up to the end of the page, and then I'm going to follow with this one. Don't need a lot of the liquid glue. I might have put this one on the wrong side. Let's take a look. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's grab another one. Let's grab this one. Let's see. So we need another longer one. Okay, we're going to change the colors up a little bit here. This is why I cut a bunch of them out. Okay, so this can go right here. This can go right here, and then I'll grab a smaller yellow. Gotta watch what side I put the glue on. Okay, so let's do this one. Put that right there. Grab the pink. Just making my rainbow here. And then let's see, we are going to grab this one. Okay, so there's my rainbow. This is just a fun, easy page. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, so there is that rainbow. I'm going to put that rainbow right there. Now I'm going to add another rainbow, I think, down here. Make sure I don't get any glue. This one will start right about here. Maybe up a little bit further. Yeah, so this rainbow is going to go right about here. But I want something for the edge first. So what I'm going to do is, using this die, which is like a bunch of little rainbows, if you can see that. All right. And I ran that through a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock in my embossing machine. And what you do is you take a strip and then you run it through this way. And then you lift it and you run it through another piece. Okay, so this is going to go right on the bottom here. I'm going to have a little bit of edging. Let me just bring that up so you can see it. That's going to go right there. And again, using the liquid glue for this because I may have to move things around. So I'm just going to add, and you don't need a lot of liquid glue. I'm going to turn around and do this. I'm going to put that right about here. Now I'm going to have a little bit of green showing on the edges. There we go. Make sure I got that straight. Okay. Now I'm going to add my rainbow. That's going to actually go right down below that, just like that. So this one, we'll go ahead and put some glue here. Start that right about there and just slide that down. Slide it down so it looks just like it's going into there. I'm going to do the same thing with the pink one, the Melon Mambo. And they don't have to match here. Match with the rainbow up there. Grab that one. Just bring that one over a little bit, just like that. Okay, whoop. Let me grab my take your pick tool so I can get in there better. That should be right around here. Let me just grab that. Oh, let me grab it. Oh, there it is. All right, so let me just lift this for a second. So I want that underneath. There we go. Now I'm going to grab my pool party. That's going to go right here. Now it's going to go off the page here, so that's okay. I'm going to trim that. Just going to grab some pool party. And then a piece of my Misty Moonlight. And that's going to go right here. Okay, once I have that down, I'm just going to grab my paper snips. I'm going to flip this over and just trim those pieces off. Okay, so I have that. Now I'm going to do a little matting, I think, first. And these pieces, you can cut any size you want. Okay, this one is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Then I have another one that's 4 by 6, because I know that I'm going to find pictures that I can crop to fit in here. And this one is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. So first I'm going to decide where I want my matting, and I think that's going to go right like that. Now again, because I have the liquid glue here, I'm just going to go with the liquid glue. You can use any of your adhesives. Put that one right there. And then this one, I'll do right here. If you'd like me to keep doing the Scrapbook Sunday 101s, please leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to put that one right there. And then this one. Okay. And I'm going to just bring that down a little bit. I'm going to put that right there. So now I have matting for 3 of my pictures. So now I want to do a little journaling. And for that, I'm going to use this little piece right here. This will be my journaling tag. But I'm not going to write on this one. I am actually going to use a stamp from that stamp set Rainbow of Happiness and Melon Mambo, because I'm going to find some pictures that will actually just, you'll be able to tell what they are. So I won't need to actually journal it, but it says, you make this a better place. You make this world a better place. Okay, so that kind of says it all. So I don't need to journal anything, but that's what I'm using that tag for. Now, I can lay this on here if I wanted to, just like that, and the green would show through. But for this, what I want to do is I want to have a little colorful background. So I'm going to bring in a piece of that designer series paper. And this is just a strip I had left over from my live on my cards. And then I can decide how I want to use this. See, I can cut that so that I have some color. Or I can grab another smaller piece, which I might do. And that'll give it a little bit even more color. See right there? So now it really looks like a rainbow. So I think I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do is I am just going to cut off a little section of this. Doesn't have to be straight. I'm going to add some liquid glue here. And I don't have my small silicone mat, but this is actually a silicone mat here too, so that's why you don't see me putting anything down. It really helps save my workspace. And I'm just going to flip that over. It does make it hard to pick things up, and I'm going to do right about here. So you see how now I've got those colors behind that. And all I have to do is trim this off. I can go right inside that and just trim that around. So I have those nice little colors back there. Okay. For this, I'm actually going to grab some dimensionals, and I'm going to prop that up with dimensionals. So let's grab those. So flip that over. 2 or 3 will be plenty. Again, you take your pick tool that helps get those backings out. Put that right here. And then around it, I've got some little clouds. So let me show you those. And again, those dies are right here. Bunch of little clouds that I can use. And also there's a matching punch on page 19, and you can punch out some larger clouds using the designer series paper. You see that right there? And our cloud punch punches those out. And I had these left from my last video, so I'm going to try using all of these. So just some fun little clouds, and then these little guys, I think maybe around here. Let's see where we want to put these. Just a fun little page, right? Look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. Again, I'm going to use my liquid glue. Just put some of those fun clouds on there. Put it right over there. So I got to use a lot of my scraps in this. This is one thing that's good for. You can use scrap pieces. this one right about here. This one. And again, I showed on my live how to punch those clouds out. So I had a bunch of those clouds. So now I use those up. These little guys, I think I'm going to actually use dimensionals on and pop those up. One dimensional will be fine on that. Of course, it's going to go in my book, and you won't really see too much of the dimension, but you'll see a little bit of it. It's sticking to my fingers here. Okay, so let's do that. And this one might be a little small, so let me grab a mini dimensional for that one. Cute, quick page, right? Now, I wasn't really planning on putting any gems on this, but I do happen to have some here. So let's see. I have, what do I have left over? These are the elegant gems. And these are the ones from Eden's Gardens. I think I'm going to try those because they have an iridescent look to them. Yeah, and I think those will work. Let me put some little gems around here. Just to add a little bit of bling to it. Could be colorful raindrops, right? I am going to put one here because I like that effect. Let's see, do I need any more? I think that's it. I think that's plenty of gems. Just makes it pop out more. So there's a cute, fun page using the Rainbow of Happiness, which will be available in January, and will also be available is the Designer Series paper, which you can get free with a $50 US order. You can go to Stampersdelight.com and order through me. If you don't have a catalog, I'd love to send you the new catalog that goes live January 4th. Just email me your address if you don't have a demonstrator, and I will send you out a new catalog. As long as you place orders with me, you will get the catalogs free. So I hope you enjoyed this segment of Scrapbook Sunday 101. And keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.